Having too many choices actually limits our freedom. Barry Schwartz. Hey everyone, and welcome back. Ever get that feeling when you're staring at, like, a million different kinds of cereal in the supermarket and suddenly you just freeze? You're not alone. Today we're going to talk about something super relatable. Why having too many options can actually make us a little less happy in the long run. It's this cool idea called the paradox of choice, and trust me, once you get it, you'll see it everywhere. Think about it. Remember when choosing an outfit was just grabbing something clean? Now it's like navigating a fashion minefield. That feeling of being overwhelmed, even by something that should be simple, that's often the paradox of choice in action. It's a concept that brilliant psychologist Barry Schwartz really brought into the spotlight. The paradox of choice, more, dying, less happy. Basically, he said that while we think having loads of choices is always a good thing, there's a tipping point where it starts to backfire on our happiness levels. So why does having all these amazing options sometimes make us feel bleh? Let's dig into a few reasons why our brains get a little tangled up. The ugh factor of too much choice. Brain drain. Imagine your brain has a limited amount of decision juice each day. Every little choice, even picking a flavor of yogurt, sips away at that juice. When you're faced with a zillion options all the time, your brain gets tired way faster. Then, when a really important decision comes along, you're already running on empty. The what-if monster, opportunity cost. With so many choices staring you down, whatever you pick, there's always that little voice in the back of your head whispering, "But what about that one? Maybe it was better." You end up focusing on what you didn't choose, which can make you less satisfied with what you did choose. Super high hopes. When there are so many options out there, we start to think that the perfect thing must exist. So our expectations go through the roof. Then even if what we choose is pretty great, it might not live up to that imaginary perfect version we had in our heads. Beating ourselves up, regret and blame. And if our choice doesn't quite hit the mark, we're more likely to blame ourselves. We think, with all those choices, I should have been able to pick the right one. What's wrong with me? It's a bit harsh, right? It's not that having no choice is better, obviously. A little bit of choice is great. It lets us find things we actually like. It's just when it goes into overdrive that things get a bit tricky. So what can we do to chill out and make choosing less of a headache? Here are a few things that have helped me. Become a good enough person. Satisficing. Instead of trying to find the absolute best thing ever, which is exhausting and probably doesn't exist anyway, aim for something that's good enough for what you need. Put on the blinders, limit your options. Seriously, try to reduce the number of choices you even look at. Online shopping? Use those filters. Netflix night? Pick a genre before you start scrolling endlessly. Tune in to yourself. Focus on your values. What's really important to you? Knowing your priorities helps you cut through the noise and focus on what actually matters in your decision. Embrace imperfection. It's okay not to be perfect. Seriously, it's okay if you don't pick the perfect thing every time. Nothing is perfect. Focus on the good stuff about what you did choose. Remember all the cool options you did have? Appreciating what you have can really shift your perspective. The paradox of choice is a gentle reminder that sometimes less really can be more, especially when it comes to our happiness and peace of mind. By understanding how it works and trying out some of these little tricks, we can all feel a bit more chill about making choices. What do you think? Have you ever felt the weight of too many choices? Share your experiences in the comments below.